Allow others to do what they do best. You know, y'all, there are some things we don't want to do. There are. But somebody else loves that kind of stuff. They thrive on that kind of stuff. Let them do what they do best. Several years ago, Daddy went in the hospital for a heart attack, and he was going to have surgery. Well, when he had his heart attack, he lives in Sumter, but he didn't want to have surgery in Sumter. We wanted him moved to Providence in Columbia because that's where Mama's heart doctor was. And since he already knew us and we already knew him, we wanted him to take care of Daddy too. So I got from Greenville to Sumter. You know, it's about a 3-hour drive. Made it in about 2 hours and 8 minutes. You know, it's one of those. I was dialing on the cell phone, the line for the prayer line on the radio station that I listened to, because I wanted them to pray for Daddy, because, you know, I was headed to Sumter and didn't know what I was going to find, and the prayer line was busy. Imagine. I hit redial, it was busy. I hit redial, it was busy. I was so angry, I threw the cell phone to the other side of the seat and just said out loud, Lord, you know what I need. Every highway patrolman in 6 counties at a donut shop right now. 2 hours and 8 minutes, I pulled into the parking lot. Went in to see Daddy. He's in intensive care. All of my sisters, brothers-in-law, nephews, nieces, partridge in a pear tree, they're all in the waiting room. But Mama is back with Daddy, and so I go back there. And, you know, I walk in, and Mama's holding his hand and rubbing and patting, because, you know, that's what we do. We can't do anything else. We rub and pat. So I walked around to the other side, took his other hand, and I rubbed and patted. And I said, Daddy, what do you need? He said, Beck, I need you to take your mama home. My daddy calls me Beck. Nobody else calls me Beck. You got it? Okay, just in case. Okay, he said, Beck, I need you to take your mama home. And tomorrow, I want you to get me to Providence Hospital. Okay. So the 5 of us girls took Mama home that night. We didn't let any of the rest of them stay. Honey, they wanted to, but we sent them all home because we had to plan for Tuesday. The following day, Tuesday morning, Loretta's older son was due for his 2nd hip operation with the real possibility of a total hip replacement at 18 years old. She needed to be with him. He was at one hospital in Columbia. Mama had an appointment at the Heart Center in Columbia because she'd been having some breathing problems. And it was decided, because Daddy really wanted her to keep that appointment, that Candy would take Mama to her appointment at another hospital in Columbia. Bo at the time was the only one with school-age children, so she needed to take care of her girls. And I was supposed to take care of getting Daddy transported. That left Darlene. Mama looked at me. We were back in her bedroom getting Daddy's clothes together, and she said, Becky, what are we going to do with Darty? I don't know. I've got it. So Mom and I, we've got this plan. We went back into the kitchen because that's where Southern women are in a crisis. And so we're all in the kitchen. And we're, you know, darling, you're going to, Ruddy, you're going to do this. Bo, you're going to do this. Candy, you're going to do this. I'm going to do this. I said, Darlene, and she stood up because she's the eldest. She has a place. I said, Darty, we need you. She said, you want me to talk to the doctors? I said, no. Do not go near Daddy's doctors. I said, Darty, we need you to stay at home by the phone. She didn't quite see how that met with her status in the family. I said, Darlene, listen, if you're home by the phone, Loretta can call you and tell you what's going on with William. Candy can call you and tell you what's going on with Mama. I can call you and tell you what's going on with Daddy. And that way you can let everybody else know what's going on. She liked that. See, here's the thing. Darlene has to know everything that's going on. And if you don't tell her, she will make it up. So you might as well just tell her.